Hello everyone and welcome back again to the 80s Movie Den. So this is the fourth and final installment of my Halloween movies for the month of October. We've ended off quite strongly here with Friday the 13th Part 8, Jason Takes Manhattan, and another surprise movie from Stephen King, The Graveyard Shift. So in my notes quickly, July 28th, 1989 was the release of Friday the 13th, Jason Takes Manhattan. Brief synopsis, Kane Hodder returns as Jason Voorhees. Basically takes refuge, he takes refuge on a cruise ship. The cruise ship is filled with high school graduates. The murderous rampage begins. Some of the high schoolers and faculty manage to escape the ship, and not far behind is Jason Voorhees on their heels, and another classic Friday the 13th movie is born. I won't go into too much detail about it, but I'm really happy that I got a chance to watch the newer films. Because I've had the first four films kind of on a rotation over the last few years, and it was nice to get out of watching those and get into watching these ones, because a lot of them felt new to me again because it had been so long, and I didn't remember much of any of them, so I'm really happy that I checked them out. They were fun. And then I watched The Graveyard Shift. Fantastic film, released in 1990. John Hall, I believe, played by David Andrews. He's a drifter, he's a homeless guy, he's looking for work. He lands in a small town, gets a job working at a mill. He and a group of people are tasked with basically just a cleaning job, a very simple job. They go into this basement, and as they get more and more involved, they uncover a very horrific situation and are tasked with having to deal with this situation. Just a classic Stephen King film. Not only scary, but thought-provoking, a thriller, just an awesome movie. Highly recommend it. If you can get your hands on this 4-pack, I would do it. Definitely do it, because all four films are worth watching. And yeah, I mean, just a great set of movies here. When I first picked this up, I only picked it up because Silver Bullet was on it. But I'm so happy that I got a chance to watch these other films. Just excellent. Great set. And of course, Friday the 13th. Not much more needs to be said. Classic films. Honorable mention this week, I did watch American Werewolf in London, and it's always good. It's always a great watch. I didn't get a chance to watch the Fright Night. Fright Night is one of my other favorite, absolute favorite horror movies of all time. I might throw that in at some point this weekend. I gotta watch it. It's one of those classic movies, horror movies, and it's one of my favorite movies. One of my favorite 80s movies of all time, not just horror movies. Absolutely love Fright Night. So anyways, that'll do it for this year's Halloween horror films. It was a lot easier to just watch 3 movies in a week instead of what I did last year. So, but next year we'll watch a whole new set of movies, and we'll review them as well. Those of you that are new to the channel, thanks for joining. If you like the content, please like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps me out. And stay tuned, I've got more videos coming. I usually release a video every Saturday. I do a Friday short. The odd Sunday I release videos as well, but it's mostly Fridays and Saturdays. So stay tuned, we got more coming. This has been the 80s Movie Den, and as always, we'll catch you on the next one.